Blues hockey is on the air. Hello, everybody. Mark Sade with my partner, Mark Sitter, next to me.
How you doing tonight?
How was Christmas, buddy?
It was good.
Was it good?
Good, yeah, good. You're gone, it's over.
Yeah, the end of the year's fast approaching it. We look forward to a new year, 2019, right around the corner. So we'll get juiced and amped for that, for any New Year's celebrations on your plans there, Mark?
I don't know. I have to check with the wife on that one.
So as many of you already know, the JV boys are out on the ice and warming up. They have a 5-minute warm-up. So just at the 4-minute mark, we're going to come back here in just a few minutes. We'll get our starting lineups. We'll get stats updated on both the Ames and your Blues. So stay tuned for further Blues action. You're listening to the Blues Sports Network. Well, welcome back. Thank you for bearing with us. We're back on the air. Mark, I'm going to give a little bit of stats, but before I do that, can you go ahead and give us the starting lineups today for the JV?
Got, JV starters tonight. Going to start with Mahoney, Stevenson, and DeYoung line up front there. And on the D line is going to be Brady O'Neill and Tony Habercorn. And in net tonight, going to get Big Mac Quinn's going to get the start tonight. So
excellent. Let me give you some updated statistics on Ames. It's always nice to kind of have an idea of who you're playing and what kind of stats they have. We'll go run down some things for Ames. With the junior varsity, they're 2-13, and ironically, they have the exact same record as the varsity. They have 22 goals for with 77 goals against. They're 0-5 in their last 5. Their leading scorer is Jacob Smith. He's got 4 goals and 7 total points. Now Ames, they're 13th in the league with a 1.38 goals per game average, 13th in goals against, and they're 13th on the power play with 11th in the penalty kill. Your JV stats on December 15th and 16th, your JV lost to Fremont 5-1 and 7-3. Hopefully, yeah, Mark, we can turn
that was a rough weekend.
That was a rough weekend. Josh DeYoung is still your leader in both points and goals with 17 goals and a total of 24 points. Carter Stevenson is your assist leader with 10. JV is 4th in the league scoring and 10th in the league for goals against. Our power play is second in the league, and our penalty kill is fifth with a 91% kill rate.
And a few short-handed goals in there too.
Exactly. I think the league average is 2, and that's where we're at, right at 2. So,
like I said, I think we got caught looking ahead last year too. We played Ames, and any of these teams can sneak up and bite you, just like Fremont. They hadn't won very many games, but they sure outplayed us there a couple weeks ago. So
yeah, Fremont's still third, I think, third to last in the league. And they came with the big stick last week or 2 weeks ago on December 15th and 16th, like I said, and they put a good old whooping on us.
Throw the records out and the stats out, and got to play it on the ice. So can't just show up,
So here we go. Your Blues out on the ice. Ames, we were talking to Mark. Ames carries 3 goalies, and the goalie that looks like he's getting the start today is probably the smallest out of the 3.
Yeah. It's number 33 out there.
Not too often you'll see 3 goalies.
Right. Not
sitting
all
on a
dressed
bench.
in. Yeah, not 2 on the bench anyway.
Yeah. So like Mark was explaining, Mahoney, DeYoung, and Stevenson out there on the ice with Brady O'Neill. And Habercorn on defense. And the face-off is controlled by DeYoung. With the Cyclones. Going to get a hold of it on the boards. O'Neill slaps at him. Mahoney along the boards. It looks like everybody kind of forgot where the puck was at.
Lost in their feet.
Ames comes away, throws a centering opportunity. Ooh, and look out as one of the Ames forwards got behind everybody, and the puck kind of squirted free.
Yeah, we got to look where we're going to pass that puck before you just throw it in an area.
Chipped high up in the air. Stevenson throws it in the lap of Coach Watkins. We'll get a timeout. So game just getting underway. Ames have noticed they got some size at their forward positions.
Especially some tall kids anyway too. So
like Dewsbury had it for a moment. Lost it off his stick. Stuck in our zone. It's going to bobble out. Hit the red line.
Ooh, he picked it up. Hansen. Nice.
So Hansen, he's got a shot opportunity. He shoots. I don't know if it went in.
It went off the shoulder, hit the crossbar, right up in the air. And then Dewsbury almost knocked it out of the air in. So good opportunity, but didn't quite get the bounce.
Weaver, and talk about a friendly bounce off the boards.
Yeah, that shot hit right off the goalie's shoulder, straight up in the air, and hit the crossbar, and then kind of spun right up on the edge there, right in the air. Like I said, Dewsbury was breaking to the net and almost knocked it in. So
good shift by that line as Lawson comes out with Prieto. O'Neill, Habercorn still out there on defense. Pass over to Cutcop. Cutcop, he tried to flip it over to Prieto. Prieto harassed just enough that Ames, big defenseman, comes away with it. Tries to hit it up ice. O'Neill says, I'm going to keep that one in the corner. Good body check by Prieto. Shot! Ooh.
Tried to get lost and coming across and get a tip.
Good forward pressure there as the Blues battle along the boards with Ames. The Cyclones are going to come away with it. Knock it up the boards. Nice little pass. It looked like he got in a hurry. Threw it up ice.
Yeah,
it's not going to.
Just missed this guy coming across the middle there.
O'Neill hits the wing. Nice little move. Oh, and look out. In the slot, shot goes towards Quinn. Backhanded up, and it goes into the Blues bench.
Yeah, that was narrowly gave up a goal there. We kind of lost it in our own end there, and they took a shot on that. Luckily, it went high and wide, but don't want to give them any chances here. Give them, let them get in the game right away.
So face-off one by the Blues. Sloppy play as Ames is able to keep it in our zone. Throw a nice pass in the center of the slot. Orwig, he's going to chop at it, though. He's going to try to get it out of our zone, but Ames still comes away with it. going to bobble itself, finally get knocked down the ice, and Peterson's going to give chase over in the corner. He's going to try to center it. So Peterson and Orwig out there on the ice with Weaver and Eaton. Eaton, he steps. And that's one of those things, Mark, we've talked about in the past, as a defenseman. If you step and no one's behind you and you miss that puck, look out.
Look out. You're leaving your partner on an island there. So
Ames brings it in our zone. Physics there as Orwig bounces off their big number 25.
He got a piece of the puck, though, at least. That's all. He got low and got under most of that hit.
Weaver up to Carter. Carter's going to flip it down in the corner. Mahoney. Good to see Mahoney back on the ice. He was sick. He was under the weather last game.
Yep.
O'Neill, he steps. Corner, swung around. Ames looks up ice. Looked like Habercorn kind of handcuffed there.
Yeah,
he was able to.
He stopped it for a minute there, but then kind of rolled back on him. He bounced around.
Good positioning by Carter Stevenson. From our standpoint, we always think that somebody should lay the body, and a lot of times they won't. They'll back out and knock the puck down in the air, and it's good positioning by Carter. So good pressure by this line. No shots so far, but forcing Ames to try to dump it down ice, and they do. Enter our zone behind Quinn. Thrown across the slot. DeYoung had a hole in his stick. He couldn't handle it.
Yep, going to ice it.
And the Blues.
He wanted to chip it ahead, but I don't think he wanted to ice it there. He could offer a change. That next line, Dewsbury, Hanson, and Jack James. See what they can do. They had a good shift last time out.
They got a few shots. Dewsbury almost got a goal that bounced off the top of the crossbar. Look out. Ooh, and I tell you what.
Got caught with his head turned. He almost.
That was like a Brett Favre pass over the middle. He was setting his wide receiver up to dry, and lucky for him, he still has a head because he could have lost it.
Right.
Puck's going to end up in the corner. Dewsbury.
Oh.
An opportunity to give and go. Good step. Shot
nice save.
Goes towards the net. And
I think Eaton stepped up, took a shot there, got low and wide there, but that Ames goalie gloved it, so good low shot, nice save.
So Hanson and his brothers will be out there with James. Face-off one clean by Ames. Good pressure put on by Hanson. He's knocked down to his rear end as Ames is going to skate it up the ice. And pretty consistent with Ames. They're not looking for an outlet pass so much as they get it on their stick. They're just skating it up ice.
Yeah, well, makes it easier on us. They're not going to pass it. So.
D to D, out of the zone. Hits the red line. Hanson, he tried to take the puck away. Shot towards Quinn, and Quinn almost handcuffed.
Yeah, kind of got him up high there. But I can say if he's going to shoot it from out there all day, we need to get plenty of time to make a play on that.
Yeah, cross the blue line, throw it at the net.
Yeah, nobody in front. We can make sure the goalie has his eyes so he can see it all the way in.
Face off to the right of Quinn. Controlled by the Blues. Weaver hard off the glass. Lost it. He tried to chip it in the air. Oh, and look out. A smasheroo he has. Both Prieto and O'Neill. Cutcomp with the puck. Cutcomp pass across the crease. Just out of Prieto's reach. O'Neill, look what I have. He's going to walk it in. He tries to throw it in on net. Bounces high up in the air. So O'Neill kind of whiffed on the play and actually found its way to the net.
Kind of a slow roller.
No. Cutcomp along the boards. He flips it out of play. So a sand wedge up in the air.
I know it wasn't trying to flip it in the net, but try to flip it high off the boards there and get it deeper, but out of play it goes. I've really settled into this game. I mean, it's been nothing really set up here. Nothing, no No flow yet.
No flow. Other than that sandwich Oreo cookie job down there and that one shot, that one off the crossbar, really, you're right. It just really hasn't had. We've had more pucks going to our bench. Yeah. Todd Watkins with another great catch. So that's the third puck that's been thrown his way. He's 2 for 3.
Yeah. A lot of play in the neutral zone here. Nothing much set up just yet.
So just like a boxing match.
Feeling each other out, right? Type
exactly.
Thing,
right? Eaton. He's going to bring it in. He's going to actually had a step for a second. Good defense. So his Ames player blows a tire and he falls down. And then he gets sandwiched. Yeah. As Eaton took one for the team and he got knocked down. He's going to regroup himself and head back out to his defensive spot as Weaver backpedals. Weaver, good positioning.
Yep.
Alaska, he bounced off big number 12 for Ames. And Ames able to keep it in our zone, rattle it back around Quinn as the puck's going to end up on the boards. Peterson laid a pretty solid hit down as the Blues have the puck and come away with it.
Oh, nice.
And we're going to get Peterson. Ooh, and he just couldn't control it. As bouncing puck. We've seen a lot of those today so far. I don't know if that's just
been able to settle it down. Flat, yeah.
Sometimes things just slide on you. As the Blues look to bring it out, Carter, he's going to give it off to Mahoney. Mahoney with all kinds of time and space. Yeah. Nifty little move by Mahoney as he's just going to bring it into the zone. Oh. Mahoney. Ooh.
Oh, he was trying to backhand it but just missed it, so probably a good thing because he had an Ames player trying to go the other way.
So puck in the corner. Squirts around the Ames netminder. So, and just like what the Ames coach said, he wanted their forward to wheel, and he brought it up the ice. Mm-hmm. But they really haven't looked to pass. You know, you think that's you think, Mark, with a team like that, we're just bringing up constantly, not trying to pass? Do you think that's their strength, or
it's your weakness?
It's biggest. Puck's towards a slide in the middle, and Wicks is going to blow this puck dead.
Yeah, got covered up right degree. Had a little bouncing puck there right in the blue paint, but couldn't hammer it home. Well, like you said, if you're not going to pass out, you make yourself an easy target. You just when our guys line you up and just take the puck away. If you're not looking to make a pass, skate with your head down, But we'll see. Like I said, guys, both teams here just kind of feeling things out here. So good chance there again. So
bobbling puck. So here we go. Face off right of the Clones. Netminder. Good face off win. Ooh, good decision. So I thought he was going to go out to the D and actually pulled up.
I think that Clones forward thought so too.
Tried to backhand it into the Clones zone. So now the Cyclones, they come away with it. James, he tried to knock a Cyclones player down, and he actually fell down on his own. Ooh, and big hit on Dewsbury. But with Dewsbury's size, a lot of times getting hit looks a lot worse than it normally is.
Like I said, they've got some pretty good-sized boys out there.
So Dewsbury, he's going to bring it up ice, have it on his backhand. He's going to circle back around, hold and wait. Tries to go cross ice. I think he was trying to hit Hansen. Good back check by James. James throws it back into our zone. Swung back around. Lawson, he's going to have it on his stick. He's going to throw it at the netminder, the Cyclones. He just blocks it down. Lawson, nice sauce over to Cutcomb. Oh, and Cutcomb's
just nothing on that one.
A nifty little move by Prieto. Prieto. Lawson back to Prieto. Cutcomb in on the forecheck, just out of his reach. And look at this. Lawson with the puck. He shoots it low and hard.
Blocked, yeah.
A good team defense by the Clones as they're able to keep it from getting to their netminder. Oh, and look, here's a gift. Shot
there we go.
He scores! And Lawson with the goal as the Blues will take an early 1-0 lead.
Yeah, just put that low and hard and just went 5-0. I don't think that goalie didn't even make a play. Look, he didn't go down. And
so Lawson, looky, he had a puck, landed right at his feet, and it just shot it nice and low.
Yeah. Had a couple other shots. The other two didn't get through, so just keep putting them on net.
So Peterson's going to step out here with Orwig, and Mr. Svenny
Yeah,
Finley is out on the ice as we win the draw. O'Neill has it. He throws it at the Clones netminder. He covers it up, makes the save.
Well, it's good to get the good first goal here. Maybe take a little pressure off and, relax a little. You're not trying too hard. Just relax, play your game. So.
Yeah, sometimes you find yourself just holding that stick a little too tight.
Yeah, getting frustrated, if you can't get one in.
Ooh,
that was good right off the face-off.
It's one of my favorite shots on goal is when you could score. Knock
right
it forward off the
right,
face-off.
Yeah.
That's good hand-eye coordination. It's what that boils down to.
You got to have everybody right in the right spot, too.
So Lawson from Habercorn is that first goal of the game by your Blues.
Ooh.
And they pretty much, Ames just walked it right into our zone. Lucky for us. Finley, with authority, threw it out to Peterson. I don't know if Peterson stepped on the puck or what happened there, but he fell down. Peterson's going to bring it up, chip it hard off the boards. Couldn't get to it, just out of his reach, and O'Neill's going to go back, retrieve behind Quinn, and set things up. Throws it out to Finley. Finley, he has it bouncing around at his feet. Finley just can't control it.
Maybe he got his hair in his eyes.
I tell you what, it seems to get longer and longer every time I see the kid. Ames is going to skate it in. O'Neill, good positioning. Ames, boy, they love throwing that puck to the crease.
Nobody there, though, so.
Stevenson, he lost. Ooh, and a big hit from behind, and that'll be a penalty there. It's a hit from behind.
Check. Yep, hit behind, yep.
And that's one of those easy ones to call is Ames cross-check.
Is that what they end up calling cross-check? I could see him.
Yep, cross-check.
Okay, yeah.
Cross right to the
It was that for sure.
Center of the back. Your Blues are going to go on a Blue Sports Network power play, the first of the game for both teams.
And this line here has done pretty well, especially DeYoung has gotten quite a few where so a lot of these teams don't expect, don't know about DeYoung's speed, so sometimes he can break out and get a long stretch pass and put it in the net before they realize it.
So Prieto to O'Neill. O'Neill's going to drop it back off to Prieto. So Prieto's going to skate it in. Nice move by Prieto, but even a better defensive play. And look at this, a shot towards the Clones netminder. Bouncing puck. Clones are going to come away with it. Get in the neutral zone. Surrounded by 3 Blues.
Yeah, Coach hollering at him to set it up. So set up the power play here. Calm down. We got lots of time. 1:25 left on the power play, so a lot of time. Just be patient, make good passes.
That was you hit the nail on the head. Be patient, make good passes. It was a little teeny outlet pass, and it was errant. That's one of those things.
You can't pass it to the guy when you're only 2 feet away from him.
Exactly. Shot towards the net. Loose puck. Gets wrapped around. Shot. And it goes in. He scores. A wraparound goal for your Blues. I'm not 100% sure who got that.
The first shot went off the goalie's pads and landed right out front there, and they just kind of backhanded it back in. So
that might have been Carter Stevenson with the goal.
Yep, the second shot.
And your Blues are up 2-0.
Power play goal.
Consistent is what's been, I kind of think, the name of the game for the Blues and their power plays. Because like I was telling earlier, our power play is second in the league.
Yeah. Sometimes it doesn't always look real pretty, but sometimes, each you get another run and you get everything together and score a goal. So
2-0. Good face-off win, 2-1 developing. James shows it in, he scores! There is a snipe.
Yeah.
And just before our announcer can make the announce of the last power play goal, we win a face-off. James goes coast to coast and snipes it.
That was the went glove side, top corner there.
And that goalie,
just like that, 3-0. Hey,
that goalie had no chance whatsoever. As that was sick.
Went down to the goalie's knees and right over the shoulder.
Face-off won again by James. Weaver, he tries to chip it up to Hansen. Dewsbury, good defense. James, he's going to chip it off the boards. He's going to have it into the Ames zone again. He's going to drop it off to Dewsbury. Dewsbury avoids a hit. Slow rolling puck ends up behind the Clones netminder. Clones are going to knock it down. It's going to go on edge. It's not going to go anywhere close to an icing as Eaton grabs it. Tried to swing it around to Hansen.
Yeah, he saw Hansen coming across there.
Eaton on the boards. Ran into. As Hansen's going to get it over in the corner. So Hansen looks up, chips it a little too hot to handle for Weaver. And as a coach, that's the kind of passes that got to infuriate you. It was when you have the puck on your stick and you're 5 feet from somebody and you can't hit a pass.
Just skate it or get your head up and skate it or look for, sometimes you have room to skate it.
So knock down the ice into Ames zone. Ames to turn around and throw it back up the ice. Blues make a change. Shot towards Quinn. Goes wide. Good shot by Ames.
Yep. Just a bit outside.
O'Neill going to bring it up. Hit the blue line.
Everybody go to the net.
Gives
here.
it off to Lawson. Lawson with the shot. Weird angle. Prieto, he has it on his stick. He gets knocked down. And we're going to get a stoppage of play as
got a pile up at the top of the crease there.
Prieto and the Cyclones netminder having a nice conversation.
Yeah, that there, we had somebody taking that puck out wide. We need to get people going to the net and right in front there, look for a pass, maybe get a tip or something. But most times you're not going to get that shot on net. It's shooting from that wide an angle, sharp an angle.
Shot by Prieto. Another shot towards the netminder for the Cyclones. As the Cyclones are going to come away with it. Good back check by your Blues. Nifty little move by one of the Cyclones' defensemen. He's going to backhand it down the ice. Habercorn's going to give chase, throw it back up the boards. Dropped off. That was one of those things right there. It looked fancy, but it wasn't intended to be that way.
It's kind of like I said, sometimes you just can't seem to get that puck settled down.
Peterson, he backhands it up the boards. Enters, and that's one of the first outlet passes we've seen from Ames this game, as they actually tried to hit a pass by both forwards.
Brady O'Neill saw that one all the way, though. He had a body on him.
Some good pressure in front of the netminder for the Clones.
Yep.
We get a stoppage in play with 32 seconds left to go.
Yeah, just keep the pressure on. Get people going to the net and maybe screen the goalie.
When you get a team like Ames who, you get down 3 goals, sometimes kids will be like, dogs on raw meat, and they might get themselves out of their game plan and just try to always, is that, a shot at a weird angle. Another shot on that. Another shot towards net, and it goes in.
I think who got that one? I think Delaska got that one.
And 4-0 is the score.
With just under 20 seconds,
of this game.
Yeah.
But as I was saying, though, sometimes you can get out of your game because everybody trying to get a goal.
Yeah, everybody wants to score.
You think that's a good thing or a bad thing?
It's good. Everybody gets in there, gets a chance to score, but you still got to stick to your game, play smart hockey, You
get to bad habits.
Yeah. You play your game right, you should have more chances. So, on the other hand, it's only the first period, and sometimes Ames, they're round 4. They figure, we got lots of time. We can score 4 goals. So don't get too far ahead of yourself.
So 4-0 is that score as we get a face-off center ice with DeYoung. DeYoung wins the draw, and it's a scrum in front. Finley, he's able to knock it deep, and he gives good chase as DeYoung has it on his stick. DeYoung tried to center it to Stevenson. Stevenson bumped into ever so slightly, slowed him down. Finley back around. DeYoung backhands it. And that's going to do it as your Blues are going to take a 4-0 lead after one.
Started off kind of slow there, not much going on, and scored that one and poured it on. 4.
It was like a big haymaker that landed, and then 3 shots to the body.
Yeah, right.
And your Blues are up 4-0. We'll be right back with more Blues action. The JV takes a 4-0 lead going into the second period. You're listening to Blues Sports Network. Well, welcome back. 4-0 is that score after one. And I can tell you right now, I can see the frustration on the Ames coach. I've been there myself.
Right.
Where you sometimes you just have a team that not necessarily underperforms, but doesn't play up to expectations. So the Blues get a hold of it. They're going to knock it towards center ice. Somehow it's going to squirt into Ames zone. Ames is going to bobble it, try to send it up. Hits the red line. Weaver's going to just dump it right back in. Bouncing puck. I was talking to Mark during intermission. I kind of thought they were going to make a goalie change, but nope, same goalie.
Nope, yep, back in there. Stick with it for a while, and I just saw the other one look like they're warming up. Maybe it's just stretching the legs.
It gets cold over there on the bench.
Right, for sure.
Good keep by Eaton, but took kind of a weird hit.
Yeah, kind of holding his side there a little bit. Making a little.
Sometimes those when your body's in an odd angle, those are the ones that can hurt the
most. Just right.
Yep. Orwig, he's roughed up behind the Cyclones netminder. He's going to come away with it, though. Hold and skate. Peterson, he has it on his stick. Peterson tries to center, and I think it just hopped over the top.
Didn't get all of it there.
Habercorn, he steps. Puck's going to get shot down the ice. It's going to be an icing on Ames.
Get a line change and a face-off. That's one of those games, like you said, it could get carried away where everybody, I want to jump in. This is my chance to score a goal or something like that. You just got to be careful. You don't get too, I guess, what do you want to say, too aggressive and take yourself out of the game by doing something dumb.
Exactly.
Too, so.
Yeah, you definitely want to play your position because Coach Weidel, he'll make you pay if you start doing dumb things, on a power play or whatever the case may be.
Sure.
So O'Neill's going to go over it along the boards. He's going to step, knock it back close to behind the netminder, and then it's going to scoot itself out in front. The captain for the Cyclones tries to knock it up ice. Bouncing puck, enters the zone, and it's offsides.
It was kind of a slow motion there because
sloppy.
Habercorn had that Ames player tied up there, and they just kind of both slid into the zone together there.
I don't know if my kid's listening or not, but take an opportunity right now. He's not here. Young fella got his wisdom teeth pulled yesterday.
Oh, he did.
And his mouth is a little swollen. Ooh, and watch out as Ames jumped all over Eaton, took the puck away from him. So if you're watching there, kiddo, I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, so hopefully you got some good pain meds. It's kind of relaxing tonight.
Stretch pass opportunity, but it hops over Hansen's stick. Shot goes towards Quinn. Quinn really hasn't been challenged. I think maybe he's faced maybe 2 shots. A lot of them have gone wide.
Yeah, I didn't get to listen there at the end of the first period there if they'd mentioned how many shots on goal for either side, but couldn't be very many for Ames.
D to D, Eaton to Weaver. Dream's going to throw it. Hansen, actually, it ends up on his stick, and he just dumps it deep.
Yeah, that time we dumped it deep, and everybody was kind of standing back at the blue line looking to see if somebody else is going to go get it.
Good keep.
Yeah, good keep.
Thrown towards the Ames netminder. Another keep. Eaton's going to throw it at the netminder again, and takes a weird bounce. And
yeah, kind of got deflected. I think he got all of that one, but shot on net. You never know. Like I said, you need to crash the boards on that or crash the net and follow your shots.
So Prieto out there with Cudcomp and Lawson. One forward. He's going to get a shot towards net, and it goes in! Oh. What a face-off win by Prieto. Actually got tripped, and then he just stayed with the puck and threw it at the net, and it just squirted itself.
It kind of just rolled through, didn't it?
Slow motion, and that was not an instant replay. That was the puck slowly going over the blue line, and your Blues now have jumped all over Ames and are up 5-0.
Right.
You can see a lot of dejected Ames hockey players over there on the bench as the floodgates have opened up. And that same line of Prieto, Cudcomp, and Lawson stay out there as Ames is able to dump it in. Quinn, he's able to paddle away, so. You know, one thing so that was Prieto unassisted. One thing I have been impressed so far with Ames is the fact that, you know, they've kept clear heads. You know, they haven't come out. They're not playing dirty.
Right. Yep.
Hasn't been a lot of good reach there by Cutcomp. Haven't been, you know, throwing some nasty shoulders or anything like that.
Nope.
So, respect.
Well, most of the hits they've all been good, hard, and clean. So, and I just did hear they did announce the shots for the first period. I think we had 13 or 14, and Ames had 1 for the first period.
One.
So, yeah.
Oh, and a
that was
shot
a nice try.
across the creek. Cutcomp jumped in. I almost had to redirect.
He's due for one, right?
He is due. I've been giving him. Oh, and a nice move by Prieto. Prieto across the crease, and darn near.
Play, yeah.
Had Cutcomp again knocking at the door.
We got a power play coming here, too.
I've been giving Cutcomp, and many of you already know this, I've been giving Cutcomp crap in class. I'm only going to have him for about another 8 days after the term is almost over, but about how he's due. He's always knocking at the door, and he just can't get anything to go in. Kind of snake bit for the young fella.
Yeah, he's had a couple chances, and some just gone just high or just wide, but keep plugging away, you'll get one. Or 2 or 3. Come in bunches.
That's usually how it works.
It seems like, yeah.
So your Blues are now in a Blue Sports Network power play. Is another face-off towards the front of the net. Peterson, he's going to backhand it over to O'Neal. O'Neal, he's going to give it back over to Peterson. Peterson to Prieto. Prieto has it hop over his stick. I think he was probably thinking shot.
Yeah, he tried to pull it to his forehand there and kind of rolled on him the other way.
So 10:42 left to go in the second period, and yes, the screen is correct. 5-0 to Blues, and they're on a power play. The second power play of the game for the Blues.
Got a goal the first time.
Prieto, he's got the hot hand. He's going to bring it up. Nifty little move by Prieto. Prieto on his backhand. Ooh, and I think he was looking 5-hole. He just missed. So Prieto almost had himself another goal.
Yeah, they're giving him all kinds of room to skate. Might as well take it in, right?
Weaver, no hurry. Always makes you nervous, though, when you backpedal, especially going towards your net.
Right in front of your net, right?
Weaver throws a pass hard off the boards. Not exactly sure where that was intended to go. Quinn, second shot of the game.
Yeah, right. Like I said, sometimes our power play can look so ugly, and then other times it can look so good, and things work out. But even sometimes in the same power play.
Exactly. It's that classic case of what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, okay, keep doing that. You know, so it can be kind of out of sorts. But with all that said, the Blues are going to come away with it, skate it up ice. DeYoung has it on his stick. I have no idea where that's going. As Ames almost took it away, and just like you said, sometimes it can look so good and then look so bad, and that could have been disastrous.
Yeah, we dodged a bullet there because he would have been going full speed the other way.
Mahoney to Stevenson. Stevenson, give and go. Good save by Ames netminder. Pass around. Tried to hit Carter behind the net. Over to Lawson. Lawson surveys. Gives it back over to DeYoung. DeYoung. Nice pass by DeYoung as he almost hit Stevenson in the slot, but just.
I got him in his feet there. Hit DeYoung in front there.
Lawson, he's going to throw it at the net. It goes wide, and the Ames netminder says, please, let's get this to stop.
Stop, yeah. 1 second left on the power play, so keep an eye on that player coming out of the penalty box if they win that faceoff. Those guys always, look for if they win their faceoff and look for the guy streaking down the ice.
That's one of those greatest things that you love as a hockey player is if you can get out of the penalty box and get
Catch
a breakaway.
Pass on a breakaway, right?
So puck up front, shot low, shot.
Whoa.
Good defense, help by one of the defensemen for Ames as he's avoided that shot actually getting on net. Good transition as James dumps it deep. Hansen in on the forecheck. Ames with the puck. It's going to look up ice, hold, wait. The Blues are able to just
right back in.
Dump it deep. Win the battles as Hansen goes in there against two big boys as James has it on his backhand. Tries to sauce to Dewsbury.
Yeah, he was looking for the backhand. Dewsbury coming down the slot there.
Good pressure as Hansen chips it up to his stick. Hansen has it. He tries to backhand it, tried to hit Dewsbury again. So Hansen and Dewsbury, they work well together, and then you throw James in that mix.
Yeah, the three of them, they
and
got to know each other really well, yeah.
That line's played very well this season, and another dangerous pass is Ames steps in the pass lane. Now it gets knocked to center ice. O'Neal has it on his stick. He's going to rattle it down. Habercorn's going to come off for a change. So is O'Neal. Weaver out with Eaton. He's going to backhand it up the ice. One-on-one battle with Weaver. Hard. Tried to get it wrapped around. Shot goes towards Quinn, and they score.
Turned it right over in our own end there. Can't do that. That's one of those deals. I think maybe Weaver didn't look behind him. He tried to drop that or just try to get up the boards. Should have just taken it around maybe and just wheeled it all the way around the back of the boards there. So
Donovan Weaver with the assist to Ames Cyclones player as he's able to get the puck and shoot it just over the top shelf of Quinn.
But that's how you learn. You won't do that the next time, right?
So Orwig out there take the draw with Finley. And a good shot by Ames. Just picked that top shelf and buried the biscuit. So 5-1 is the score. Face-off controlled by the Blues as Weaver makes a nice move, brings it into the zone, has it fall off his stick, knocks it down out of the air, ends up behind the net, over to Finley. Finley chops at it. Finley, good body position as Eaton steps. Oh, and Eaton, that's a snot rocket there as Eaton is drilled into the boards.
Right in the chest there.
Showing no ill effects, though, from that big hit as the Blues control the puck behind the net. Orwig, he's able to get a hold of it. Tried to center to Delaska. Just way too much traffic. As Orwig swings it back around to Finley. So Finley with it on his stick. He's going to bang it around the back of the boards. Tried a nice little nifty play. I don't know if it was intended, but it looked good at first. O'Neal, he tried to step. He missed it. Good pass across. Look out as Ames had a scoring opportunity. Thrown up the ice. Ames is going to settle it down in their zone. Turn and look. So Ames right now with a lot of momentum. Shot towards Quinn. He kicks a little way. Ends up in the corner. Swings back around him. And ends over in the opposite corner. Ames to the point. Throws it at the net. Ooh, and look out as a redirect opportunity.
Had a guy going to the net there from the side. It's about redirected it or deflected it.
So back. Stevenson comes. Brings it into the zone. Ames can't control it as Mahoney and Stevenson in on the rush. Swung back around the boards behind the Ames netminder. Knocked really hard down the ice. No icing as O'Neal has to give chase. Habercorn voids the hit. DeYoung's able to step in. Nice outlet pass to Stevenson, but he has to wait on it.
A little behind him, but right idea.
Shot goes towards the net, and DeYoung goes top shelf. So dropped off. That'll be a nice assist by Carter Stevenson, and there's a perfect example how you can tell that they've been playing together for a long time, and that'll about do it for the Ames starting goalie.
They're going to swap goalies out, but that goal, that I don't think he saw that puck till it was too late. That got screened by one of his own players, I think, there. So, and plus Carter dropped it back to him too, so he had a little traffic in front. So that was a good play.
So Carter Stevenson to Josh DeYoung, and DeYoung snipes it top shelf. Your Blues take a 6-1 lead here with 5:30 left to go in the second period. Face-off controlled by Ames. Brought in over the red line. Head full of steam. Brings it up ice. Good body position. Shot towards Quinn.
Had a guy wide open in the slot there. He's taking the shot on net.
Everybody on the Blues, they actually took that forward who brought it up ice.
Ended up behind the net.
And everybody, two other Ames players ended up behind everybody. So that's one of those things. Backhand. Attempt. Shot towards the net. He scores. It goes in. So pretty much the same as the Ames Cyclones brings in a new goalie. And right away, Dewsbury is going to get a goal, and it's now 7-1.
That was hard work. Good forecheck there behind the net, and got Dewsbury coming down the middle. Good work.
So Ames, I'm going to be honest with you, I haven't seen any quit in Ames. They've
No,
had
they're
those
gonna keep
opportunities.
Yep.
They just haven't been able to knock them down. And Ames now down 7-1. Prieto again with a nice face-off win.
Yeah, won that forward this time.
Goal scored by number 51, Isaac Dewsbury, assisted by number 7, Jack James.
So Dewsbury to James as Ames is going to bring it up the ice, hit the red line, and skate it in. Ooh, had a step, tried to go across the crease.
Hey, he had a chance there. Their Ames player was coming to the crease on the other side, but
Cut count, bouncing puck. He settles it down, has room, puts on the brakes. Nifty little move by Cutcomp. Well, I really thought it might be a give and go, and Cutcomp kind of sat back.
So I thought he was going to go to the net.
Prieto to Cutcomp. Cutcomp, all kinds of time. Cutcomp goes back to Prieto. Prieto on his backhand. Prieto tries to backhand it, and it goes in! So Prieto,
Did somebody else get it after he
I'm
shot
not
it?
sure, but Prieto might have had a second goal of the game. Maybe it was
It
Lawson.
might have been Lawson. I know Prieto got the initial shot, but I think Lawson might have got the rebound.
And 8-1 is the score. And your Blues are laying it on as the Cyclones are down 8-1. And speaking of Cyclones, I'd like to say hello to Keith Abbott. No, Abbott, I know you guys went out to the Cyclones game, the bowl game. Sorry for the loss with the Cyclones. But I hear you're enjoying your time at the Cotton Bowl now, so
Hit the
enjoy
bowl game circuit, huh?
Yeah, so enjoy that game. We're thinking about you.
Quad City goal scored by number 13,
In the meantime, the Cyclones on the ice throw it towards Quinn. It gets knocked up in the air.
Yep.
Out of play.
Yep. Lawson got that goal, and it was assisted by Prieto and Cutcomp.
Prieto and Cutcomp. So Cutcomp getting the boards in the box score with the assist. Fly route, couldn't get all of it.
No.
Had Finley streaking. Now Finley, he's going to have it on his stick. Finley's going to throw that net. Oh, and bobbled.
Kind of knuckled on that goalie there.
And Finley, he looks up and goes, I almost got a goal there, coach.
It's kind of end over end on him and knuckled on him.
Like a Mighty Ducks knuckle puck. As Eaton has it behind Quinn, he's going to put on the brakes, throw it out over to Peterson. Peterson, soft pass to Finley. Finley, though, he's just going to try to dump it deep. Didn't get very far. Eaton tries to get run into. Good body check put on by him as the Cyclones player falls down to the ice. Puck just kind of stopped at center ice. Cyclones has it. They throw it at Quinn. Quinn, good. Ooh, and a dangerous play as Weaver went down awkwardly. Ooh, and there's a hit right there as Ames decides to take it upon himself to knock Weaver in the side of the head. And I think Weaver, he drew that, and Weaver and the Ames player. Probably a good idea. Now, Weaver, to start that all off, he went in very awkwardly, had his leg. And it's one of those, ooh, look out moments.
Yeah, right, yeah.
But Weaver was fine. Probably said a few things, pushed back.
Yeah, a little pushing and shoving, and then they always see the second guy, but they also see you
saw
react
Weaver.
to that too. Yes,
Yeah, Wicks was right on
they
top
were
of
watching
that.
the whole time.
That's one of those things as an official, you got to think in the back of your mind, don't do it, don't do it, and then they do it.
Yeah. Looks like they're going to get the extra. They're going to get 2 and a 10. They got head contact.
He did. It was pretty obvious. He did hit Weaver in the head, so.
Won't get a power play out of it, but that guy's going to sit for 10 minutes. So
we'll get everything on the board. Should be 5 on 5. We're going to be 5 on 5?
5 on 5.
5 on 5.
Yeah.
The captain, Brady O'Neill, over there, trying to figure out what's on Wick's mind.
Yeah. They want to put him on the board.
Now, Mark, we were talking about a running clock. Obviously, it has not started yet, but I do think in the third period.
Yep, you're probably right. I knew it was 6 goals or more, but I didn't know when it would start, so must be third period.
James to take the draw, tries to win it back. It looked like to Habercorn. Habercorn steps. He chops at it. James with room. He's going to throw it over in the corner. Hansen tries to get it back over to James and does. James right back to Hansen. Hansen Good stutter stop.
Oh,
nice
nice.
pass to Dewsbury. Dewsbury
nice
with the
save, yep.
backhand and a better save by.
Yeah, that was a nice pass coming over Dewsbury, coming across the middle there. Got a backhand on it, but just a better save with the by the goalie.
Portel, 2 minutes head contact, 10-minute misconduct.
Yeah, 2 and a 10 for head contact.
Which is a good. It's a good call. It's
Yeah,
a good
right.
rule.
I said Weaver probably deserved his too, I guess.
No, not Dream. As the puck is. Ooh, look out as Dewsbury goes hard into the boards. He actually fell down.
Yeah.
O'Neill, he's going to have it on his stick. He's going to do the O'Neill spinorama behind Quinn, bringing up ice.
Yeah, skate it if you got room.
Gets it chopped off of his stick. Gets it to Dewsbury. Dewsbury gets it over to James. James, hard chip up the boards. Actually chipped to himself. He's going to have a shot. Good save by the goalie. Backhand shot towards the net. Goes wide. Another centering opportunity. And Abercorn decided to not play the puck, play the man.
They're offsides here.
Oh,
got
a
it.
good decision by
Yeah.
Ames as he was able to keep it in our zone. Puck's going to get to Dewsbury. Dewsbury misses it. Abercorn, he tried to jump it. Shot towards Quinn. Another shot towards Quinn. It's going to kind of lay methodically in front of him, finally get knocked down and hits over the corners. Ames has had it at the point. They shoot it towards Quinn.
That got through a couple of players there and almost still got on net.
So thrown back in by Ames. Didn't get very far as we're able to knock it down and get it in the neutral zone. James. Boy, I tell you, James had his back to that
Yeah,
Ames
I thought
player.
that guy was going to drill him in the
I
back
did
there.
too. You
Put
get
his
a
head
little,
down.
you get a little nervous about stuff like that. He was leaning over.
You hit in the back and your head goes square into the boards there. That could be a dangerous play.
It can. Blues control.
Oh,
Get out to Dewsbury. Dewsbury
He
just
just missed that.
Lawson. He's going to skate it in. Lawson puts on the break, throws it at the net.
Got it on net. I think he was looking for a pass off the pads maybe, but
Well, that'll do it for the second period as your Blues take a commanding 8-1 lead.
Yeah.
And that's going to be going into the third period. And Mark, I think you're right. I think it's going to be a running clock to start the third period, but we can only tell and wait and see. You're listening to Blues Sports Network. We'll be right back with more action in the third period. Well, Blues hockey's back on the air. 8-1 is the score. One of the goalies for Ames, he has been ran. And your Blues have taken a commanding lead. Mark, how have we gotten there?
Well, so we started off kind of slow. It was kind of a unorganized start to the game, and then once we got that goal, that first one, the floodgates opened. Just going to the net and keep shooting on net there, and we've come up with quite a few rebound goals. So
everything from a power play goal to a couple face-off win goals. Yeah. It's just been kind of one of those dream games. Every kid wants to have a goal on this team, and everybody's kind of, DeYoung, obviously, he's done well. Guys like Prieto's
got a couple, I think, tonight.
Really, really coming to play. And Quinn, he's been very good. But he hasn't faced a lot of shots.
Right, yeah.
The one goal he did give up was a good snipe. It was turnover in our zone, and one-on-one against him and the forward for Ames. And top shelf.
Hey, I said, I wonder if we might mix things up a little bit here with the lead like we have. I wonder if we'll give maybe bring some of the defensemen up, play a little forward positions or something. Just mix things up and let the boys skate, some different positions. We'll see, I guess. Like I said, everybody wants a goal, right, sometime.
It's the way it works. And just before break, we talked about the running clock. Again, we're not exactly sure. We'll keep an eye on that. But if it is running during a stoppage of play, don't scream and yell at us. We can't have any control of the clock. It's kind of an auspicious start for Ames as they win the face-off and then ice it. And Ames has put their original goalie back. Actually, I think that might be their is that their third?
I'm not sure.
That might be their third-string goalie. I'm not exactly 100% sure, but face-off one by the Blues. Kind of sloppy. And a big hit.
It was a big fella there.
That was. Good defensive play by Eaton. Pressure. Puck went across the crease on Quinn. Lucky for us, there was no shot. Weaver, he's going to have the puck on his stick. He's going to back it off to his partner, Eaton. Eaton hard off the boards.
I think he was looking for maybe Peterson was breaking, but just hard off the boards and iced it.
So face off in the Blues zone. Quinn, he's ready to go. James, take the draw.
Got Dewsbury way over here in the other circle. You're looking for maybe the face-off win and then the pass
Dewsbury
like that.
has the puck. Oh. Good defense by Ames.
Yeah. Ooh. Good job staying with it.
James gets it shot towards the Ames netminder. Goes wide as Hansen. He tried to light the lamp. James behind the net, tries to center. It's going to get it over to Haberkorn. Haberkorn wisely throws it over into the corner. Hansen in on the forecheck. James, he's going to backhand it over to O'Neill. O'Neill's going to try to give it right back to him, but a little too hot to handle as Dewsbury has to step, and Dewsbury knocked hard down the ice. And James is going to bring it right back in. So good heads-up play by Jack James as he's able to jump on the puck and bring it into the zone.
Yeah, the times they've cleared it out of our zone, we've been able to get it right back in, just like that. Get right back down deep.
So Lawson, good check on an Ames player as able to knock the puck away. Ames actually had a 2-on-1 developing. And Brady O'Neill not messing around as he said, "You're not going to pull that on me," and he comes back with authority. Stretch pass goes awry to Cutcomp's going to go down for an icing.
Nope. I thought maybe they wave it off, but
so O'Neill showing his presence.
Yep, big shoulder on him, knocked him down.
I like it when teams will stay within a game plan.
Yeah, just
because you can start the shot goes towards Quinn, gets knocked down, didn't get on our netminder.
Yeah, it's easy in a game like this where you get a big lead and everybody starts, kind of playing for themselves, maybe playing selfish, but just keep playing good team hockey and you'll get your chance. So
So puck knocked out by the Ames forward as we get a neutral zone faceoff. Prieto tries to win it forward. They're going to control it as the Cyclones knock it into our zone. Lawson has a bounce off of his stick. Turns and looks. Lawson throws it up ice. Tried to hit Cutcomb. Just behind him is Weaver. Big step. And actually hit the Ames player. He's hurt.
He's hobbling a little bit. Have time getting off.
Keep an eye on that fella because it wasn't a knee on knee, but it was more of like a shin pad to his knee. And set up the ice. Weaver knocked down. And it just kind of slowly, methodically makes its way into the Ames zone. Prieto in on the forecheck. Ames hard off the boards. Good step by Weaver, but he missed it. As Ames brings it up ice. Gets a pass shot
save,
towards Quinn. So Quinn tested. Bouncing puck. Knocked down the ice. It'll roll itself slowly.
I think I heard him say they had Ames had 7 shots at last period for a game total of 8. So a few more last period. Like I said, the one that was they scored a goal on, but just a handful.
So Erwig in the circle. Ames a little slow getting onto the ice. Chipped up.
There it is.
Alaska, he falls down. O'Neill steps. He jumps all over it. He gets bumped off the puck. Ends up in the corner. Erwig in on the forecheck. So is Lawson. Makes a nice bounce.
Right to Delaska. Just couldn't settle the puck down.
Abercorn backhands it over to O'Neill. O'Neill up to Peterson. Peterson over to Orwig, but Dewsbury, and almost a trip.
He tried to stick his leg out a little bit.
Yeah, he saw that. It looked like a trip. I think Dewsbury took exception to that. Tried to center it from his knees.
Yeah, nobody likes that when you stick your leg out, you're skating by, you get that knee-on-knee contact. It's
just so dangerous.
Yeah.
You know, you could end a kid's career.
Yeah, serious injuries there.
Serious injury. We've seen it happen in all levels of hockey.
Yeah. And sometimes just a natural reaction, guy, as you're skating by, but other times, there's times where they...
Shot goes towards Quinn.
Right off his shoulder. Shouldered that one off.
Stretch pass. Ooh, and James
he just couldn't get it.
Just couldn't reach it. No icing. But
Got
James
a piece of it, but not...
Throw and a nice attempt. My hand's another shot. Oh, and it's still loose.
3 shots on it right there. Each one of them had a shot.
All 3 forwards getting into the fray over to Weaver. Weaver blows the tire, stays with it. And Ames is going to come away. Somebody's mouthpiece just hit the ice, too. Good defense by Eaton. And then it's knocked in.
Offsides.
A lot of action back and forth, giving us some excitement.
A little bit of action there.
And yes, the clock is running.
Oh, right, yeah.
So this will make this period go pretty quick.
Right.
Face off. Blues. Eaton throws it up ice. Gets it off to Dewsbury. Dewsbury's going to walk. He's going to try to throw it at the netminder. Takes a weird bounce. And
yeah, kind of got deflected. Just rolled in on the goalie there. Just had to cover it up.
So Prieto, hot hand, out there with Lawson and Cutcomb. Lawson going to take the draw. Lawson's going to win it to Prieto. Prieto over to Weaver. Weaver with the shot. Gets knocked up way high in the air. Hits the partition. Lawson, good win. Backhand towards the net.
Had Cutcomb going to the net there. He's about got a rebound on that one.
He tried to step. Ames is going to bring it up ice, hit our zone. Look, they're going to throw it at the net. Any shot's a good shot for Ames.
It looked like he had more room to skate it in, but
Weaver, the captain, good decision. Throws it back around to Eaton. Eaton to Cutcomb. Cutcomb kind of faked himself out. Lawson's going to come away with it. Lawson might have saw a hit coming.
Yeah.
He kind of gator armed it.
looking to make a pass or was trying to chip it up to himself. But
that was literally one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. 4 guys went to hit the Ames player, and somehow out of all that fray, he didn't get touched. How crazy was that? Puck along the boards. Cut count. Prieto, he's going to backhand it. Tried to just get it out of that mess as Eaton's on the fray and battle on the boards. Ames going to come away with it. Eaton, Ames has it. Taken off of their stick. And a good keep by the Ames forward as he's able to keep it into our zone, but we're going to get control of it. As Cutcomb looks, turns, puts on the brakes, sends it out over to Weaver. Weaver tries to get it out to Lawson. A little too hot to handle, but it's going to enter Ames zone and stay there. A good battle by Lawson.
Yep. He kept it alive and waited for reinforcements there. Oh, there it is.
Orwig jumps in. Yeah. Orwig's going to get tackled. By
No call.
And Ames getting away with one as Wicks just letting him play.
I guess.
As Orwig, just like a bowl game, tackled.
Yeah, he was. Held and tackled and hooked and whatever. But anyway.
Peterson tried to backhand it up the ice. Get very far. Got it. About 10 feet short of our blue line. Back around to O'Neill. O'Neill, he's going to give it over to Peterson. Peterson's going to skate it up. Peterson fans on it again. Finally gets a hold of it, throws it up the ice. O'Neill is just going to knock it down deep. Peterson's going to go in after it. Good move by Ames as they have it in a corner. He's going to pitchfork it down the ice. Bouncing puck.
Icing.
And you are correcto mundo there, Mark. There's an icing on Ames. Face-off's going to be to the left of the Ames netminder.
Meanwhile, the clock ticks away.
Yes. So James going to take the draw. He's going to win it. O'Neill, he's going to have it in the corner. All right, checked at the point, trying to throw it to the corner. Hansen now with the puck. Hansen with the stutter step. Hansen, backhanded, tried to get it to James. James, he's going to lose it, but then get it back. James tries to center. Dewsbury gets it, throws it at the net. Dewsbury again with the backhander.
So slow that down with his glove there, and then
James, nice move. He's knocked down to the ground. Ames just happy to get it out. A lot of pressure as Habercorn's going to turn and look and get it right back into the zone. And that's what good teams will do. Dewsbury throws it at the net, gets knocked down, and get on. Ames. It's an O'Neill. O'Neill gets it back up. Dewsbury again, look out.
Yeah.
It's just at the last second he's able to avoid a big hit.
Yeah, sometimes those little guys, they get a big target on them.
Ames with control, nifty little move, throws it towards Quinn. Quinn has to battle it off, and his shot goes in. So Quinn hit off Quinn's, looked like his shoulder, took a weird bounce and ended up finding its way.
Yeah, he kind of blocked it off and kind of spun end over end there and kind of just trickled in the net there in the corner.
So Quinn gives up his second goal of the game, and Ames are now make it 8-2. It's still going to be a running clock.
Yep.
Still a 6-goal differential. At least that's what my fingers say when I count on them.
Yeah, the only time it stops is for penalties and goals, I think. Or injuries, I guess.
Or injuries. So Cutcomb, Prieto, and Lawson back out there on the ice. Center ice face-off. Wicks in the circle, drops the puck. Ames gains control. Has it at the red line. Walk it in. Shoot it towards Quinn. Gets knocked down by a Blues player, so never got on net. Prieto, he's going to turn. Survey, throw it up ice. Cutcomb, he bails out of a big hit.
Yeah, that guy was lining him up there. He saw it coming.
Weaver, boards. Lawson, he tried to make a move. Somehow gets itself free, but thank goodness for us. It squirts out of our zone. Out of Cutcomb's reach. Prieto, he's going to try to bring it up. Gets knocked off of his stick. Actually went in front of Quinn, so dangerous play, but puck's going to get out of our zone. It's going to enter the neutral zone and then squirt itself right back in. Weaver, good pass to Lawson. Lawson's going to bring it up. Got a 2-on-1 breakout. Prieto, nifty little move to Cutcomb. Cutcomb, he looked like he shot it, and again it got deflected.
That's it. I thought that was going to be his shot. The 3-on-2 there. They took that shot, got deflected up in the netting.
It's a good passing by that line of Prieto, Cutcomp, and Lawson. So just under 2 minutes left to go. 8-2 is the score as Ames has it behind their net. Throwing out along the boards. O'Neill has the puck. He's got it in the corner. He's going to get roughed up just a bit. Tries to keep. Peterson steps. Knocks the puck down away from an Ames player. O'Neill. He has it on his stick. Gives it off to Delaska. Delaska.
Yep.
Just a little, you're right, Mark. Just a little out of his reach. He's in good position. Ames is bringing up at the red line. Dub it deep. Good check by Weaver. Weaver, that should be another one of those plays.
Another one of those where he threw the stick
where
away.
he threw the stick. I'm going to have to check the rule book because that's the third time this season.
I don't think they're calling any penalties now. So
no, there's really no reason to. You know, just avoid somebody getting hurt.
Oh.
And a pass to an Ames player is Ames is good defense by Eaton. All right, that was Orwig. Check that.
Orwig get down and block that shot.
O'Neill, he's going to bring it up ice. He's going to hold, skate, Sunday skate, put on the brakes. Ooh, and a nice pass to Dewsbury.
Oh, it was. They were just
Dewsbury.
letting him skate, take his time, and wait for somebody to get open, and Dewsbury came open. Almost had one.
Eaton is able to keep it in. He's going to squirt over his skates. Weaver throws it hard off the boards. Good attempt as a give and go. Ames has it, throws it high over Quinn. Into the corner. 3 Blues players there. Weaver's going to retreat. Weaver swings it around hard around the boards.
10 seconds here.
No icing as Ames has it. Hansen in on the forecheck. Puck's going to roll behind the Ames netminder. Hansen tries to Dewsbury with a knuckle. And that'll do it as your Blues come away with an 8-2 victory. And this game was only really in doubt the first maybe 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah,
And then
it looked pretty even there. When we finally got settled down and started cycling the puck around, getting some shots on net, and then they came into buckets there. So
everybody participating in this game, everybody giving it their all.
Yeah.
Everybody getting into the fray and getting some goals. And that'll do it. 8-2 is the score. So stay tuned for Varsity Blues action. Varsity will be out here warming up in just a few minutes. You're listening to Blues Network.